Hi, I'm Shadrack Cezula. I'm from Velkom in the Free State province in the Republic of South Africa. My topic is around the thin line between corruption and corruption, which means there's real corruption and assumed corruption. Now, what we're trying to deal with, or what we want to pursue each other to deal with, is how best can we deal with the assumed corruption. As a member of ACFE, I believe that there's a role that needs to be played by ACFE in ensuring that there's a common understanding on the definition of corruption. Now, this has been defined in the legislations of the Republic of South Africa, and we therefore, I believe, need to go on an awareness campaign to challenge our society so that we have a common understanding. Why do we need this? Is because, one, in the legislation of the country, there are areas that I believe are necessary for us to take into cognizance, especially when we talk about corruption, so that we dismiss the assumed part. The dignity of the people and the peace and stability of a country is dependent on the trust. Now, currently, when we deal more with assumed corruption, which refers to corruption where there are no facts, but because people have seen you succeeding, have then decided to say you are corrupt, without noticing that if that is found to be incorrect, they shall have dealt with your dignity, and that would bring about instability and lack of peace. And that is not the type of a society we believe should exist, especially since the dawn of the new democracy that was moved in from the year 1994. So with that in mind, I am here to provoke the minds to say we need to challenge each other, to have a common understanding, first as members of the ACFE and those that are invited here, so that we influence our people to begin to trust each other and sing from the same hymn, having to define corruption as defined in the legislations of the country. And with that in mind, I believe ACFE would be key in terms of outlining an approach of an awareness campaign where our people, irrespective of the background, be it of race, be it of color, of any other, that we build a united society that would see corruption as abomination, but singing from the same hymn, singing from the same page, where all of us understand it the same way. I think that's the intention, ladies and gentlemen, that I want to pursue you in this coming conference to move from. With that, thank you very much and good evening.